set up, get set up. Give me a second, getting myself situated. Hey. Going live. Or actually, I'm live. Why you BSing? Just decided to just get started. Got a lot to do today. Lots to do. The description is this, right? Because this is exactly what's going down. It's going down in the DM, it go down. It go down in the DM, it go down. It go down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Toxic Hustle. This is CryptoPlunder Toxic Thoughts. I am... CryptoPlunder Toxic Thoughts. I am working on my work for the day. Markets, you know. The manipulation is on. Something that I said last week has come to pass. And we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about what's going on in China right now with the miners being shut down, which means I'm pretty much expecting hash rate drops, which is not surprising. Yeah, like we said, if we know a run is about to happen, and China wants to make sure every Bitcoin is validated. And we already know about the digital yuan, right? We talked about last week about the fact that there's new ATMs and the digital yuan's getting ready to roll out. And the fact that even our own government has talked about the fact that they want some central bank type of coin at the Bitcoin conference, right? At the Bitcoin conference. So we will be dealing with some of that. When I do my strategies. If you do not know, CryptoPlunder Toxic Thoughts is me working live and kind of thinking out the issues and situations that affects Toxic Hustle as a future business. As we say on our site at the bottom, this is the future of blockchain business, or business blockchain. What we think about is how we're going to change out how we do our functions in our company so that we can scale out content as a media company. In that regard, begin to talk about some of the things that we've dealt with in our strives and our walk to getting our media company completely launched. What kind of products, how do we distribute, how do we market, how do we scale, right? Because it can't be on me. This business is going to need to scale without me. It's going to scale without me. And that's the real goal of the entire system, is that it is a decentralized system of commerce. So I feel that we're getting ready to build that into our own business model. And since we're trying to make sure that it's scalable, well, everybody that works with us kind of reaps the benefit of it, right? We all reap the benefit. We all reap the benefit of learning something new and growing as not only entrepreneurs, but just as individuals in a shifting economy. The economy is not the way that we expected it was going to be, but technology and disruption of technology doesn't change what's happening. And then we've got to make these pivots. So what I do, we are Toxic Hustle. We are a research and development company disguised as a media company. Right, so we are a media company. Our goal is to be in media, but what we've learned over the years, we've had to learn what tech is out here that's going to help us push our company, because in its current iteration, way that media is, there's a lot of red tape and a lot of ass kissing that you got to do, and we're not beat for that, right? So I don't think anybody should be. This game has changed. And what we're doing is looking at the changes in this toxic landscape, and we're figuring out ways to hustle through it, right? So what we're going to do is I want to go look at, give me 1 second. Give me a second. I want to look at something real fast. Where are you? I know I have you up. There you go. All right, so it was something else that I wanted, but I'm gonna actually just go through everything now. Give me a second. I forgot to put my timer on. Let me get my timer up because I do want to keep on time today. I'm not gonna be. There we go. All right, good. Got my timer going. There we are. All right, so I already kind of know some of the news that's going on. So because I've been studying this weekend. This weekend we had a lot of things going down, right? So for the most part, as you can see, hash rates are dropping. Now hash rates are dropping to levels that are closer to November of last year, right? So we're dipping really into those numbers in November timeframe, right around here, right? So hash rate has dropped, and that is, again, all of these miners are being moved out. Now, one of the things that I think of as a businessman is I think about where is our industry about to be and where is it going to be. So the last, I want to say year, our biggest goal and situation was concentrating on scaling. How do we scale as an agency? How do we scale as a media conglomerate on our own without having to deal with all these other companies and not locking ourselves to one platform? That's not what we're here for. So looking at our business model, we wanted to make sure we have a way to grow, scale, and bridge out what we do on a larger level, but we have to think about the costs, right? So now when you see what's happening as a company in America, there's no jobs, right? Jobs, they say, oh, there's jobs. But then even McDonald's has said, and I showed you in the news, McDonald's has said that the $15 minimum requirement that they're being forced to do is going to cause them to do less jobs and they're going into automation. So we know that this is a running cycle of a joke. We know that they're going to keep telling us the economy is okay, that our fiat, the dollars that we have in our bank account are okay. But at the same time, if you're not watching and getting through all of the BS they're spinning, the illusion that this economy is stable is ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous that people think that we're okay. And what we have to do is now say, I'm a businessman. I'm like, look, if I'm having a hard time trying to employ people as a businessman, I have a problem with that because I can't give you consistent work. I can't guarantee work every day. And every business is okay. I have 100% work. No, y'all don't. Because you can't guarantee you're going to get paid by your clients. Some of these clients are defaulting. A lot of defaults are starting to happen. So we're going to have to look at is how much we're pricing stuff. And then what does scale look like? Because if you look at Adobe made that switch really fast. Remember, Adobe software, Photoshop, After Effects, Illustrator, that used to pay for a big ass lump sum. And they broke that down to $19 per piece of software. They knew what was coming. This subscription I've been seeing on the news, and I believe I have it in my business section. We're going to talk about this. Like what I've been telling you, the news is starting to validate. And of course it is, because I'm searching for the stuff, so the algorithms are sending them to me. So with the hash rate dropping, it means all these servers are coming over here. And in America, we have to ask ourselves, what's our gross national product? What are we mining here, right? We don't dig up anything anymore. And if we are, we're destroying the earth or poisoning people along the way. So can we do something better? Can we be better, right? And I feel we can be better by delivering some type of new technology on our shores that causes us to re-educate our populace. And that's going to be blockchain tech, period. What other tech is out there? You find me something else then that has the funding that's coming in such a damn large number, because the investors know that there ain't nothing else out here. Why do you think they're sticking so much money in crypto? Where else are they sticking it? Where else can they guarantee that their investors get a profit someplace? Because you know they got to do that. The custodians. So as a custodian of revenue, they're litigated and obligated to make sure that the funds earn something. And they can't guarantee that in the market that they currently got, because everybody's earnings are oversaturated, because everybody's been sticking their money from all the checks that they've been getting from the government right back into the system, back into the corporate Ponzi scheme called the stock market, which is lined in derivatives that are all ready to crash because all of it needs work to happen and nobody's working. Everybody's hoping. I'm saying what I'm doing is I'm relearning. Right now, I have to do it. And I'm in my mid-40s. Like, I ain't even got time for a midlife crisis. Don't even got time for it. Because I gotta relearn crap. This is why I didn't record this weekend. Because like I said, I've been programming. Bitcoin is dope, yes. But can I write an application on it right now in an easy way? No. Can I get into the hardware game early in it so I can kind of utilize it for free? No. Where am I going to put web pages on? You think I'm putting it on regular hosting? I don't care how cheap Amazon gets. It is $1 per person, period. When you deal with the bandwidth and the extra costs and the labor, it is $1 per person on the current infrastructure. That means if I want 1,000 people per month, 1,000 people per day, I'm looking at $1,000 server. Starting? Yeah, I can try to grow later, but then where's my capitalization coming in? Where am I going to earn? Like, if I want 1,000 people there, what am I offering that's going to be valuable enough for that at a cheaper price, at a cheap price? Because I got to look out for people's pockets, because I realize how much they don't have more than they do. I understand we probably got, you maybe have $5 or $6 extra dollars for some extra subscriptions, right? Because we already got a ton of subscriptions slapping on us. Since, you know, the whole cable industry self-destructed on itself, because disruption is disruption. Even the cable industry is disrupted. The music industry is disrupted. The financial industry is going through it right now. It's getting its reckoning. Music got it first. That was called Napster. Destroyed how we were even going to think about music anymore. I stopped recording in studios because of Napster. I was like, why the hell I need this? Radio station is nothing more than ears, and I can get somebody to listen to it on Napster for free. All I gotta do is make it dope, or rename it something, or make a feature where I'm featured with an individual that's hot at the moment and kill them on their own track. And all of a sudden, people are sharing me everywhere. It was an easy gig, man. I was blowing up. And I realized, even with MySpace, man, just being able to get zip codes and be able to know where somebody's from, be able to talk to them directly to get a show going for yourself, there was power in that, and they took it away. Because they knew they would no longer be needed. But you know what? You haven't been needed from the jump. And that's the change in the music industry, and that's the change, that ripple I saw when I worked at Citibank. That ripple is what I saw when I worked at Canon. That ripple is when I worked at First Data. That ripple was when I worked at startups, when I was doing consultation for startups. When I sat there and told Pandora, your business is going to be shut the hell down if you don't figure out a way to help artists scale out their business models, did they do it? Not really. And really, who cares about them anymore? Really. And I warned them years ago. Got paid for it. Love that. But did they take the hint? Nope. I told them either they do it or I build it. I'm building it for myself because nobody seems to give a damn about the artist. Right? So when you see something like this where a hash rate drops down, that means people are going to be shopping out of their Bitcoin. That means the market right now is not, that people are going to, you know what? I bet you we're going to start seeing prices. We're going to see news of people selling off their stuff now. Getting rid of their hardware, trying to get rid of it cheap. Because they think the market's over. So I'm actually looking at hardware right now, but I have a hustle that's getting ready to blow off, and I'm telling y'all about it at the end of this video. So let's keep going, right? So we know the hash rate's dropping. the hash rate's dropped. It's dropped even further. Energy, this thing has not. It's tapering off. I would think it'd be dropping off, but so I'm questioning if this is just on average or it's just we have to wait until the actual month when information starts coming out. I don't know how this is actually gathering its data. I would expect a drop like this, considering that there's power is dropped like this. Minimum what? See, it looks like it's dropping here, but nothing here. But I don't know. So that might be on average, and it keeps doing that. So I don't know. Fear factor, of course, is going to be even harder tomorrow, even though it's about the same. No, it's about a little. It's better than yesterday, but I really feel that people are going to be shaken out of their boots. What I told y'all this weekend, if you were in the Discord, I already warned you, right? I told you on Saturday, I said that that one damn wallet didn't move. The manipulation's still in. I also warned you that the wallets were signaling down as well, so they were going to pull down the market. And then I told you that the $100 Bitcoin wallets were still silently accumulating. Right? Then I also told you this weekend about this Ultra IO. This looks to be something like a blockchain version of Twitch. Saw it in my research, again, looking in the gaming industry, trying to play the long game. Remember, Bitcoin gets ready to crash in November, December, right? After the big run. So we're going to have a huge run. We'll probably get to 100 and something K. Whatever it is in November, I'm going to start snitzeling. By December, first week of December, I'm out, right? End of November, first week December, I'm out, right? That's my mantra right now. End of November, first week December, out. So still coding. Told you that the wild's holding 10K, that the manipulator was still holding it down. So I figured, this was yesterday, so I figured by today the market would still be depressed because he never let go of the gas pedal. And then, let's see, the 100 Bitcoin wallets, 1,000 began accumulating again. The 100 Bitcoin wallets dropped a bit, but that could have been signaling that they were accumulating into the 1,000 wallets. So basically silently accumulating, right? When we did it up here, they were silently accumulating and then really silently moving into 1,000 wallets, not really moving up the market since that person with the biggest wallet had signaled down. And then as well, everybody was going up. In fact, all the other wallets are going up as well. So accumulation is still in place. I am doing the same as last weekend and snagging some deals on long-term coins that I want to hold that have even more discounts this week. So that was basically what I told you my play was going to be. Not financial advice. I was looking at data plays, anything I can store data from my application on. That way I can run my application, if not free, very, very cheap. Right? That's my goal. If I can run an application at scale and basically don't have to pay nothing for it, come on. I'm in. Let's go. So, I told you I was sniping some deals. Why? What I say? Data plays. Right? Different types of plays. So I got Loopring because I kept hearing them in the news, and Chili's because it was down. So I grabbed some of those and got them onto the long-term portfolio. Just because, again, I'm looking at all data plays. And then, like I said, everything gets liquidated at the end of the year, flows into US dollar coin or US dollar tether, USDT or USDC. And then we're going to flip into other things. But like I said, I'll tell you in a bit. Let's see. I also showed you, this was yesterday in the afternoon, that I already was buying into the dip. And that was multiple assets like I was talking about up here, getting into those because they were cheap. Also snagging a little bit of BTC even at 4 in the morning, just to snag some because it was cheap. Like I said, this is cheap. And I'm going to show you on the charts again. This is crazy that they can suppress the markets the way they do. So I'm going to go ahead and look and see what's going on with this. See what the whale is up to today. Let's see, are we on the right? Was that the 20th? Was yesterday? Yep, so we're on it. Look what he's doing. Still holding Sturm. So, yep, he's holding it down. Now, what did I tell you last week? Remember, I put this, and go back in one of my videos. I forgot which one it is. But in one of my videos last week, I told you, I said, you know what? I'm calling my shot. I went back to 2017, found something, and I called the shot where this was going to go down. I said, right around this zone, the market's going to do a significant drop again, maybe even down to this level. Where's this arrow? What happened? I called it. It went, and it happened all the way back in 2017. This is proof positive what I told you. How could I do that? I'm not a mystic. That's not mysticism. That's going back and seeing that it's systematic. That's why this whole screen is called Seasons of Bitcoin, because I saw a consistent pattern happening. Like, it's not happenstance that this is happening. It's like almost as if Bitcoin is a breathing thing, and it's got a pulse, spiking pulse and dips. And sometimes it triggers different directions. Sometimes it lets you know when things are off, like if it's a down supposed to be happening and it's off because it's up, that maybe we're signaling bull. We're signaling a bull run. Well, we've had two signals that said we're going to be going into a bull cycle, and we haven't really hit that wall yet. These are two signals on the top of what this top is supposed to be. No. Last time we saw that, which was bang, bang, shlow. Bang, one, bang, two, whoosh, a huge surge. This is going to be a surge that gets us to 95, 100K. So we already got two signals for a drop, a pump up, and I already almost got a June dip that I'm expecting, my June-July dip. So I called. Let's go. So now what we're gonna do is do it again. We're gonna do it again today. Let's see, right? We're gonna call when we're going to see a particular spike, right? Let's do it again. I need to make. I know I said I was gonna make this damn chart. I just haven't had time. Programming's been killing it. Right? I said around June, right around here. All right, June 12th. Let me give me a little tighter because I need to see it drop. June 17th. Okay. June 20 something, right? June 20 something, right here. 25th, 24th. Yeah, so we're in that 25th, 24th drop zone. Let me scale this up just a little bit more so we can see it more profound, because I want you to see this. Like, I ain't tripping, right? And that was a signal for an up back then in 2017. So June 11th, right? June 24th. I said right around the June 19th, 20th, right in that zone, in the 20-somethings would be a drop. But look at this drop in July. See, this drop isn't done. If you look at how it played in 2017, this drop really isn't even done. This drop goes back down. When does it go down? It goes really bad right around 4th of July weekend. Right after 4th of July, it's going to be a crash. Right after 4th of July, there'll be a crash. Okay. Right after 4th of July? Okay, that's my June-July dip. Like I said, June dip, a July dip. July dip is right before the start of the new run. So right after 4th of July will be the beginning of the next run. We're in the daily chart. Let's go to the weekly. Right? Let me see. Hold on. All right. Yeah, let's go into the weekly. That way we can really, that's why I really built this chart was for the weekly charts. So I could see basically right around when these markets were going to play their dodo games, right? So 2016, February 2017. Here we go. So let me scroll this down a little bit and scroll this down a little bit. So I don't need the big portion of the run yet, right? So we've got this April. We see it running up till June. Then right around June 12th or so, 19th, right? 19th, right? We're going to be pretty much holding across multiple days in July. So look at this. June, Around the 19th, we have a significant dip on the week of the 19th. Then June 26th, we're still holding. So this week will still be pretty much acting stupid, right? Then that first week of July, we're still going to be there. And then boom, that week right after 4th of July, we should crash and then the run will begin. That's what happened last time. So we're going to plan this out and put these little notes in, right? Let's put these notes in. So we know right after the week of the 4th of July, we're looking for crash. So we're going to go ahead and put that in and see if this damn thing is going to play out exactly the same damn way. So where do we do it, right? June, there's the 4th of July weekend. Hold on, bring this up. See, what did I tell you? I said last week, this arrow, when you see this arrow, I'm expecting a significant drop based off of the data. I'm basing the data now off of this whale playing his games, right? So what I'm doing is saying, okay, well, since you're holding and everybody else is acting bobo, right? We know he's down. Let's look at the rest of the wallets just to make sure. 1K, what are you doing? You have to be dipping. You are. Okay. 100, you have to be dipping because the market. No, you're accumulating again. Okay, you're still accumulating. Silently accumulating again and dipping. That's the weirdest thing. So he just dropped it. There. Oh, I got it. Check it. What did I say? See, so this is why we have to have notes. This is exactly why we have to have notes when I do the new site for how I'm doing these screens. I'm working on this. So how I keep my notes to tell y'all what how these guys are playing the market. Because look at what the notes told me just now. I said that the 1,000 wallets, wait, what up here? That the 100 wallets were silently accumulating, right? And still, because they were doing it all week, silently accumulating. And then what they did was they moved it into 1,000 wallets as he signaled down. And that, so I think this is the same damn person, because what they did was then they pushed the market right back down into a negative by moving them out of the 1,000 wallets back into the $100 again in such a surge. So think of that. Your 1,000 wallets went up and then went back down. So you're even seeing a Bart Simpson effect in this wallet. Boom, boom, boom. And as you're going to go up, you're going to go back down. Are you playing the same crap that this wallet was playing? With this damn cogwheel and then the Bart Simpson head? Is that what we're playing? Pick up Bart Simpson. Now we're seeing manipulation just in micro doses on these higher end wallets that we have access to. So if I see the market, now that we have this data, we know this, and we know what we saw in July, and we're talking about this breathing thing that it might be programmed to do this. Okay, do I have a rational expectation to sit there and put what I'm going to now call, I'm going to give myself a new color, right? Let's give myself a new color. I want something for this. I'm going to give myself like a green, right? These are going to be my calls. Green or some type of red maybe, but that's what I have for Christmas. November, December. Yeah, December. Typically there's a dip in December, so I have a December dip, and that was a surge for last year, which was surprising. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw an arrow. We're going to take Control Z. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this one like this. And we're going to give ourselves, so we're going to call this a red. We're going to make this a red. Bright ass red. Right? Yeah. Can I get a different kind of? Yeah, give me a second, y'all. I want to get myself like a obnoxiously red or orangish red. Something that's just weirdo. There we go. I want that red. Right? So I'm going to call this as, let's say we said right after July, right? So 4th of July is this week. So I'm going to say right here, right now, I'm calling this shot, and I'm saying dip coming, exclamation point, and I'm calling it 621. Oops, hold on. I hit the wrong thing. 21. Right? So that's what we're going to do. Dip coming. We're going to use that custom color we just used. And hit OK. Oops, Control Z. And make sure I'm back on the arrow. Control Z. There we are. So, I'm telling you a dip's coming. I'm going to say, because I don't know, I'm going to just call it here. And it could be any time between here, the 4th of July week, and of course the 12th. And I'll actually mark that. I can say it's either the week of the 4th or the 12th. Right? Because I don't know how the market's going to play, but I'm going to call my shot. Just like I called that we're going to have a significant dip coming in this zone. I played the hell out like I said. Right? So now we're expecting another dip to hit in this thing. And like I said, I called this one last week. Go look at the video. But I didn't write it down. But this time, I'm writing it down. Because I'm proving it. I'm solidly proving manipulation is in play. And I'm basing that off of what I've been doing with the Seasons of Bitcoin. Knowing that I've written out since, again, this ain't my first season, y'all. You can see. I've been calling where things dip and play for quite some time. And I already have my thing in, and I said I was going to do it, but I have not had a chance to. I apologize. I know I need to get this last number here of where the 15% estimate's going to be, so that I think we're going to fall into the 150,000 zone, which I called back in 6/2014. So again, I'm telling you, I believe we are in a manipulated market. I believe the market shows us it's always been manipulated. And since the season keeps rolling the same exact way, we know the news is going to roll the same exact way. We're going to probably, like I said, see this dip getting ready to happen. I have it listed right here now. So now we're not even playing. So if I put it on the day, you'll see how far away we're from it. All right, how many days we are. See, after I put this arrow down last week, we played into that dip. And we had already started. I just said it's going to keep going down. And we have another significant dip. I think this is the dip that will get us to 28. So I'm going to be cashing out positions, preparing. I'm going to get some profits locked in here. Right here, I'm going to get some profits locked in, preparing for this one. Because like I said, it's fast. You saw how fast it jumps out. Right? If we go back to 2017, give me a second, I gotta go back. Yep, we gotta go. Damn, still not back far enough. Here we go. This has got to be. Damn, we that far down? 2018, here we go. 2017. And then scroll up. And then. Here we are, June, July dip, right at that 14 mark. And it's easier to see when we crush it up a little bit more, how right after that significant that dip, like right after that dip, swoosh, that thing went on a quick tear back through and just kept going up. Yes, we crashed back again in September. Again, September dip, which was in some regards signaled a push up here, but it actually dipped. So for the most part, unless you're in a halvening cycle, that's where this was signaling up because we knew the halvening was coming. So it was signaling for a market pull up. But the thing is, now we're dealing with how this cycle runs, how this cycle has run, and we know right after this cycle's about to go crazy. Right after that 4th of July, first and second week of July dip that happens, then all of a sudden, boosh, we're gonna go on a tear. So, knowing this, I look at this market right now. Where, like I said, we're gonna probably go down to the 28, but we're still in accumulation zone, regardless of what. I'm not trying to get the bottom. I'm honestly about to be done with any more accumulation because I need to purchase other products and do other things to get ready for, the crypto winter that's going to come in January/February of next year, where it just goes cold for the next 2 years. We know right now what we can concentrate on is the news. We know June 30th, some major things are getting ready to happen in this sector. Period. Point blank. We have got some major stuff getting ready to roll in the next, let's say the next 7 days, right? Let's search. What's happening in the next 7 days? Like Ethereum's got some stuff getting ready to roll. Binance got some stuff. IOTA's got some stuff. Tron. Like, we're going to start seeing buzz start pushing things up. Like I said, June 30th is going to be a spike that goes up. Again, now that I know that we have a crash potentially getting ready to happen in July, I'm going to be cautious on thinking that we're going to get onto that next run immediately. I'm not going to allow the June 30 fake out to fake me into a sense of, oh, we're about to break, when actually we're not yet. It's going to be another 2 weeks. So I'm not going to let the news fake me out when we hit June 30th, and the news doesn't really move the market. The market actually goes down. We did find a few things in news since the last time I did the video. Okay, Goldman Sachs is getting ready to launch their Bitcoin's futures platform. So, if they're getting ready to launch their futures platform, that means they have to be trading with an asset that can be recouped. So a lot of people are going to lose in this zone, but they're going to be accumulating a lot of Bitcoin through fees and everything else, a lot of crypto through fees. So this begins the process of what we talked about. Hundreds of banks would be announcing in June, July, right? That's when this surge starts going. Like, they're being quiet. This is a manipulated market. Cardano, Polkadot, and 3 altcoins are technically superior to Ethereum according to Weiss ratings. So I'm going to look into this article because I want to see what are the other programs, because like I told you, data is important. I'm stacking into Cardano because I believe in it as an asset. I've been watching the video that I told you was like 4 hours long. I've been actually watching it, and it's interesting, his concepts. It's one of those ones I'm going to have to really try to understand it because they do a lot of technical over my head talk. Chainlink integration means metaverse can truly reflect the real world. I told you this word's going to be showing up everywhere. You hear me saying it all the time about metaverse. That's multiple universes, commerce in multiple universes, right? So the metaverse, whether it be virtual worlds, whether it be a game, whether it be World of Warcraft in the future, right? We don't know. Whether it be some new game that comes out that rivals Grand Theft Auto in its scope and you can program it on your own. We don't know what's coming. We know that a new business model is here. New organizational types are here. Decentralized autonomous organizations are now becoming functional organizations for multiple people. So we've got to look at how data plays a part into that. And that's one of the things I was working on this weekend, getting my data structures in play for the long-term buy-in to whatever technology wins out at the end of this year. Because I'm just going to, I don't know who's going to win. And at this point, I'm not going to worry about it until January, February of next year after the crash. Just not going to worry about it. Also, I'll tell you about the play. I promise you. I'll tell you about the play at the end of the video as to a new toxic hustle we're doing in March, April, right when the crash happens. But I'll tell you at the end. Will Polygon still be necessary after Ethereum 2.0 is live? Polygon is cross-chain, so it won't matter. If you're only relying on Ethereum, Ethereum is only one company. We don't know if they're going to win the race. But they're winning right now. And you can make money with it now. And then there's no reason to be a maximalist in anything. I like Bitcoin, yay. But I like anything that's going to get my business running. So, especially if I can get it cheap. So, until that happens, I don't know. Billionaire Steve Cohen, I'm doing a deep dive into crypto. Everybody is. I'm fully converted. Of course you should be. I'm not missing this. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it. When they get it, like, wait. This is the internet again? Wait. We're making the same play again? Wait. We need the same shit again? Wait. We get to play this whole thing out again in a different way? Oh, okay. How do we do this different? How do we do this different now? Because we already played this game once. The internet was the first layer. Well, now we're doing a new layer because we've got this Wi-Fi layer, which is a new internet. A new internet to play on. This new Wi-Fi layer that you can control, right? With these new devices. So we've got a new Internet of Things layer that's coming, and that means you're going to have new decentralized everything coming. So remember, the Internet of Things. Go look it up and research it. Start doing your homework on what it means to you, your business, or even your work career. What jobs are going to be available? The Internet of Things, you can find your jobs just in that alone. Okay? Bitcoin is own worst enemy and will lose to Ethereum. Oof, yeah. Charles Hoskin from Cardano did his interview. Like I said, people are listening to that interview and are honestly in shock for what they don't understand about Bitcoin as to what they don't understand about Ethereum and what Cardano actually solves. As you start to study what Cardano actually solves and what it could mean for your business, yeah. Remember, Ethereum at one time was $1. I got in at $5. Okay, that's all I got to say. Moving on. Oh, man. China's third largest bank, rugs BTC, 5 things to watch midweek. Okay, so what ended up happening and why we see the markets the way they are is, number one, I told you, this is, I let y'all run, I let y'all get y'all's miners off. I didn't hit you and hit this thing hard because I give you credence. But every season, I lock this thing down before summer or during summer, so that when the run happens, I can make the most amount of profit. I'll say this again, but I want you to understand this, because this happened before. China lets them, remember, China is like, they are well known. Because I don't want to seem, I really don't want y'all to think that I'm being in any way racist, right? China, corruption. World Bank debars Chinese contractor for corruption. Corruption confessions surge ahead of party Congress to fight corruption. China's vice president faces corruption trial. Aide to Chinese vice president faces corruption trial. So please understand when I say that the series of corruption, the corruption that's going on in China, please understand the hustle. Think of this. I let the people I know that are corrupt do what they do. There's political shifts that happen inside the party. Then the people that were in charge before get ousted by new people. So now those old people gotta get shifted out. And anything that they put in place to make sure they could make money, they're realizing, hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? I get paid now. Get that over to me or shut the hell down. Oh, y'all don't want to play the way I want? I got a new play for y'all. Yo, you're the bank. Shut it down. Y'all gonna respect me. Y'all ain't getting no money in and out because that's what happened. Remember, they put ATMs up just last week. We talked about that. See, now, if I just put ATMs up, what's my next logical effing move? Don't you think I'm going to put pressure on the banks to stop paying people out that way? You have to come to my card through the ATM so I can... That's why everybody's shutting down. I got to move these damn wallets out of the country. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, I got y'all. Texas, we're going to get 73,000. Remember? Go back in my videos. I know they're long. I don't give a damn. This is work. Bro, go back to the old video. What did I tell you was about that? I said there was a thing in Texas that was getting what? 73,000 miners. Where are we going to get them from? Was somebody expecting to get a large delivery of miners? Are we expecting that after this dippening, when everything goes bad and at the end of July, all of a sudden the hash rate just jumps up out of the blue? Serendipity. Yeah, y'all think I'm stupid. I ain't Bobo. I see how y'all playing the game. I got you. Now, let's go ahead and see how they're going to put the news to the FUD to the news to kick everybody else out of this game and shake them out of their wallets so they can catch it at this low percentage before this thing runs. We already know when the run's going to happen. Right, Captain? We know when the run's going to happen, Captain. End of July. We know when the dip's going to happen, right? Okay. I already called it, right? I'm going to have to put the other one for when this thing shoots back up. Let's get through the news. Let's see what our AI sent us. Plan B, another business. Worst case scenario for 2021, blah, 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 blah. I think that they're going to say that there's still going to be 100-something thousand Bitcoin. I bet you. Believes the market will begin a rapid ascent, hitting 63,000. Why did they put 63,000? Huh? Why? I don't think it goes to 63 yet. I think it's just going to go. Oh, I know why. That's why. There you go. They're telling you where it was the last bounce point, right? So check this out. Let's go to weekly, right? Let's go to weekly. All right, let's scroll down. Because we use our lines, right? Right. Now, let's stretch this out just a little bit more because we want some bigger tickers to look at this. And now, let's look at the 63,000 line that they're using. Why do they say that number? Because literally, that's about where the last run was, right? You see where that red is up here? Well, it was in the 63,000 zone. If you take a half, well, not a halfway mark, because I can't really say it's halfway, but 62. But I would say 61, right? Because that's the tip of the tip of the tip. If you really want to go there, like I would say really is this. I say 60. And you notice that's 60,000. So if I wanted to be a betting person, right? If I wanted to bet on it, get me a horizontal line and make that horizontal line purple, because we've got some weekly lines right here. Let's put a blue on it right there, right? Bang, we've got a weekly line sitting right there. Is that even a monthly? Because we can turn that purple if it is already. No, it isn't. The monthly's right down there, so we still got a significant top. Now we've got our three levels, right? for complete breakout. That's our 3 levels for a complete breakout. So yeah, they're right. Around 63,000, but we'll call it lower than that before we get the massive breakout. And what do they say? In November, December, all right, in 98,000 in November and 135,000 in December. Where did we call it? Huh? Oops, hold on. Pushing that damn thing on there. Let me do that. What do we say? What do we say? We said, oops, I gotta scroll down. We said 176-ish. This is why I said I need them 15%, but it'll be in that zone, right? It'll be in that 130 something, maybe 140 something zone. 100,000 level, 21, 24. I say we're gonna drop even lower than, yeah, maybe we might hit the 100,000 level. That'll be the baseline for the next cycle. It might be. So yeah, they're right. So actually, this falls in line to what we're talking for ourselves, right? You notice how I'm working on my data, and then the news is either supporting my data or no. So I'll just keep working with my data, right? Because then the news continues to support the data. So let's keep going. Morgan Stanley blockchain capital lead 48 million investment. Here we go. Morgan Stanley. Who did we say over here? Goldman Sachs. I found Goldman Sachs, the AI for Morgan Stanley, to tell me, yeah, you've got more investment coming in the back end. See? So 21 million Bitcoin, 18.5 million Bitcoins already been mined, 6 million Bitcoin locked in wallets, 900 Bitcoins minted a day. The last Bitcoins minted in 2140. That's 118 years away. So Bitcoin is the most scarce digital asset on the planet, more scarce than gold. Because a piece of gold, a meteorite can fall from the sky, and now we've got a surplus of gold again. They can dig some more gold out someplace. They'll be able to pull it from out of the universe and just drag it to damn Earth. Right? So if we know that this, and they'll even manufacture their own on a chemical level and just have AI manipulate and create atoms of gold. So let's not get cute and clamorous. Gold's gonna is manipulatable. This one ain't gonna be, right? So yeah, they're buying it up because they understand what's coming. We're in a digital cycle. We're no longer analog. All of our businesses are digital. Everything's computerized. You need a digital economy. You need digital money. This is the digital money's ledger. So Hoskin, that is Cardano founder, highlights key differences between Cardano's a nice competitor to Polkadot. Definitely. Somebody's tapping into an altcoin. Which one is untapped? Protocol Formation Finance. Form, huh? Okay, we'll look into that. See, you never know what you can find. Always look at all these new things popping off just to see where it goes. Ethereum. Let's see. Altcoin. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Oh, here we go. Paraguayan lawmaker to present Bitcoin legislation next month. So that would be July, right? Maybe towards the end of July, right? We know what's coming at the end of July, right? All right, so we know that everybody's setting up for the Bobo. We know what's coming. All right, Ripple settlement coming. Yeah. We know when that's gonna. You see how everything's lining up? Everything's coming. This emerging altcoin. Let's see, what's emerging? Internet computer. It's too centralized right now for me. But then it's all again is Bitcoin. So what am I saying, right? Price is too high. Came in too high. Came in at $100. That coin now is what? Came in at like $400 or some crazy crap, right? Wasn't like a $400 coin? Not even $100. Like some redonkulous ass number. Yeah. See, 461 damn bucks. some weirdo number. I was like, are y'all crazy? Yeah, it came in at 400. I was like, nah, I told y'all, I was like, nah, I'm not buying that at that price. Y'all tripping. I wouldn't buy one share at that price. And it's still going down, as it should. Right now. I don't care what you tell me. You got what? Market cap? I don't even have, like, what's the total? Volume versus market cap. There's barely any volume because it's not trading any. Well, trading volume is market dominance is nothing. $700 was his all-time high. All-time low $38, and we're at 39 right now. And it's gonna still, like I said, market's gonna keep going down. We know we got this July crazy crap that's about to happen. So, like I said, this is gonna come down some more. So, yeah, no. On this ICP thing, I don't care about that. We know it's gonna when the bull's coming before 2022. Of course, we're gonna have a bull run before that. Okay, somebody's gonna call when they think all season's gonna come off, right? Take off. Even though Bitcoin can what do they say? Accumulation pattern, Wyckoff accumulation, huh? Wyckoff event, right? See, everybody's using the terminology we're talking about. When you have the right data and you program it into your system and you're telling your system, your system will tell you, yeah, you know what's going on. And look what they do, huh? The lines, right? Huh? They're telling you, right? Okay. This person, yeah. Chico Crypto. You should subscribe to dude. I've been getting some good information from him. So, all right. So yeah. So it's falling in line to what I also know as well. That all season will take off right at the end of July, if it's following the Wyckoff pattern. So that's what we're doing. Goldman Sachs expands Bitcoin futures. We already talked about that. So it's just, again, reiteration that more capital is going to now be physically used. Bitcoin's going to be physically transacted. They're going to start earning physical capital with this. And then by the time we get July's earnings, right? So let's see. Let's go with earning calls, right? Because it just hit my spirit. So January, February, March. So March, we'd have an earnings announcements, right? April, May, June, we have earnings announcements. So the end of this month, earnings. July, August, September, earnings announcements, right? Hold on. Something's just hitting my spirit. September, earnings announcements. I'm in the monthly just to make this faster. Earnings announcement, right? August, September. Then right after September, boom, a run. Earnings announcements. That might capitulate why this happens. Earnings. Boosh. How many people got on blockchain? How many people made money through all the summer? Boom. All of a sudden we have an explosion. People ran in and FOMO in. Boom. They shut it down. We're done. All right. So that's our play. We know earnings are going to push the market up. So, Switzerland. All right. One of the world's largest, that's for this, the futures, that they're using it. So that's what this is for. What I'm saying is why I even talked about that was that the futures that we just figured out, when they do earnings, when these banks all announce their earnings right before September, that's going to cause the bull run to happen. The final leg of the fall bull run. Let's go down. One of the world's largest banks launching Bitcoin trading custody in Switzerland. Again, see? More people using Bitcoin. That's going to have their announcement for fall. Data suggests strong US dollar makes Bitcoin weaker. Come on, get out of here. Boo. Get out of here with that. Crypto guru Suzu says what caused Bitcoin crash. We know what it is. The turning off all the machines. Machines are going to move to more stable areas. They'll say they're in America and it's running off of all this clean electric, and that's going to cause the market to no longer have an issue about the Bitcoin energy shite, right? Especially when they talk about, oh, look at lithium and look at this and look at our cars, look at this, look at how much of the ships, look at the industry. All that's gonna stop it. We're gonna get out of that. Long Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polkadot inside China's most successful crypto venture firm. Oh, let's look at this. One of the most successful Chinese crypto venture firms, perhaps the most successful, is Continue Capital. Intentionally, the name of the company is a homonym that sounds like the Chinese words guaranteed bull, as in bull market. Okay. Chinese bag holders of OMG, Ziliqua, I don't know what that. Polkadot and ICP. So, all right, they're betting on ICP. Again, if I'm going to get into ICP, I'm not getting into ICP until that thing crashes the hell down after the... And you know what? I probably won't even get into ICP until next year, if I do get into them, because I feel they're going to get blitzkrieged and beat the hell down after January and February, after the crash. I feel they're going to get smacked the hell down. Yeah, so that's their holdings, right? For example, ETH. Okay, yeah, DOT. I'm just skimming through to kind of see. So basically, Polkadot. Yeah, see, data plays. Everybody's really looking at those data plays as their plays. Oh, I just closed that, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. Give me a second, loading back up. All right, so yeah. All right, I'm not going to save that one just because I don't really need that. Oh, man, the screen refreshed, so I lost my news. Let's see, Doge drops 15%. Of course it's going to. Saved that already. Binance Smart Chain DeFi project and Impossible Finance hacks. Yeah, so I'm gonna be easing off on DeFi protocols again because of this dip. I've known my Aave, which I'll look at Aave. I haven't looked at it today. In fact, let me go ahead and pull Aave up now. Give me a second while I'm thinking about it. It's one of the screens I need to have up. I don't think about it yet. So give me one moment. Let me just load up Aave so I can actually look at that market and see how we're doing. I'm still having some issues with my wallet on it. Send failed, send failed, send failed. Okay. Okay, some things finally failed out. My Aave might actually be working again. We'll look at it later, but let me drag this over here just so I can just quickly jump into this. Interest rates are up. Okay, that's good because this was at 0.5. Still kind of low on the USDT. We're getting 3 here. We got a 2 here. So we're currently with 36 here. We've got 78 that we've claimed. We've been having issue with our wallet, so we can't claim anything right now. It's been erroring out. I'm just going to wait until this cycle kind of like calms down after the next, the next dip. Let that kind of go crazy, and then I'll see if my wallet's still acting up, or see what I have to do to deal with this crap. So right now we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% Matic around about 8% Matic coming in, and we have 400 that we borrowed. So we're getting 8% in Matic, and I want to compound more, but I'm having problems with my thing actually depositing for some reason. Like I do not get, let me see if it'll work. I'm going to try it again. It actually is going in, so I'm going to let it just run, but we're going to go on about our business while that does that. So yeah, I'm calming down on DeFi, which is why I went ahead and did that. I'm calming down on DeFi for now. I'm gonna look more on Yearn and look at Yearn Finance, and there's another one that I got introduced to by another mentor of mine, and I just got to look into it. It's something new, and really shaky. So I don't want to talk about it yet until I can kind of get my head wrapped around it. Let's see. So yeah, we'll just mark it red. Former LA Dodgers owner bets 100 million on crypto-based Facebook alternative. The decentralized social network protocol. Really? Huh. I'm gonna look into that. Hold on, let's look at this together. Frank McCourt, former owner of the LA Dodgers, is trying to rebuild social media through Project Liberty. Okay. To construct a college protocol, decentral. Oh man, my hour went up. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna just add my 30 on my timer, and then that will. You know what? No, I'm gonna go through these news, and then that's gonna be it. I see my time at 105. I'm not gonna add more time to it because I really do need to go today. But hold on, I'm gonna finish these news. I'm gonna finish the news. I'm gonna show you the bots, and then I'm going to get out of Dodge. All right. So give me a second. Let me get my screen back up. Yeah, so yeah, I will look into this one later. I just want to get into it. China central bank calls for broader crypto crackdown. So the central bank helped in getting that down. I'm not surprised, like I just told you. Ethereum's gonna plunge because of what's going on with the market. Bitcoin controls all the waters that be, so it should not be a surprise to you when Bitcoin tanks the market. Bitcoin status. So another group is getting into crypto. We know it crashed. We know the hash rate fell. We know they're going to get settled sooner or later. Yes, the mining pools got crippled because of the shutdown. Miami is trying to lure Bitcoin miners. Yes. This is some whack juice. Bitmain, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, huh? All right. We'll talk about the hustle, like I said, in a minute. Sushi Swap. That's an interesting play. Bitcoin's ATMs are coming to Texas grocery giant HEB. So again, Bitcoin and Dogecoin ATMs, Bitcoin being used in an ATM in America. Again, do you see what's coming? Usage. When ATMs came last season, when ATMs started circulating around, people started talking about it, that also caused spikes in the pricing because regular people could get access to crypto in a faster way. So that's going to be big. Ethereum upgrade, that's going to be happening soon, right? So we know that's important. Okay, Bitcoin, a mining company is going to list on the NASDAQ. So these are going to be the companies I probably invest in, mining companies, right? Mining companies, right? Y'all don't get it. All right, Goldman Sachs taps Galaxy Digital futures. Again, we talked about that. Just reminder. See, everybody's going down to El Salvador to help them. So that's going to pull that BS from the Fed out of there. Not the Fed, from the IMF not wanting to help. We don't need your help. BBVA Switzerland opens Bitcoin trading for the first time. So here we go. It's starting. Grayscale is going to add Solana. What did I tell you I'm doing? Boom, boom, boom. What did I say? Boom, boom, boom. Right? Matic Link, Solana, Polygon, Chainlink. Solana, Polygon. They want to do ICP, not at these prices. See, I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Data is the new oil, y'all. Y'all don't get it. McLaren racing teams up with Tezos for Formula One NFTs. Tezos getting in the NFT game. I got some Tezos. I think you earn on Tezos, right? Let me make sure. Do we earn on just holding that? Come on now, stop playing with me. Let's go. Told you, staking is not a bad thing. You can stake and earn. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice on my Tezos, right? Because Tezos is not a stable coin. Let's go. China digital yuan is now available at 3,000 ATMs in Beijing. What did I just tell you? What do they want to do? Come on, man. I knew it. I knew it. The AI is telling us exactly what we needed to know. June 17th. So we're going to go backwards now. New crypto venture firm to invest in African startups. More investment. NFT real estate in Ethereum metaverse, multiverse and metaverses. Sells for 913,000. Yeah, digital land's going to be really big when you can have digital events, digital concerts, digital shows, digital gaming events, digital gambling on gaming events. Oh, y'all don't get it. Bitcoin energy shortcomings will not deter digital currency research. Bank of England. Well, it doesn't matter. Y'all are going to get in. Goldman Sachs. Do you see? Do you see how they play it? Goldman Sachs. Bitcoin, not an investable asset class. Wait. What? Wait, what? How is it not an investable asset class, but you're getting into the futures market? Okay. It's just not investable the way you want to do it. You want to play it in another game. I got you. We'll just whatever that one, right? We're gonna just X out of that one, and we don't care about Shiba. Stocks on the blockchain. This is gonna be kind of interesting when stocks go down. GP. What did I tell you was gonna happen? Huh? What did I tell you was gonna happen when you look at this? What did I say was going to happen with this? I said at the beginning, I said, watch, we're going to probably see some news where people are going to be selling off their damn stuff. GPU demand down. And I tell you, it's going to lead into a conversation I'm about to have in a bit about the hustle we're about to do to get into hardware and mining. Republican campaign committee set to accept crypto donations. Come on, y'all. Everybody wants to accumulate. World Bank won't help El Salvador. Didn't I just tell you somebody else don't care? Somebody else is helping them? What did I tell you? Delays the ETF application again 4 days ago. 4 days ago. That I said that they would delay it and it would have an effect, right? 4 days ago. 4. Hold on. Watch the BS. Hold on. Who live, right? Who live? Give me a second. Who live? Hold up, I called this. Hold up, 4 days ago. What? What? June 17th. Where are you? Zoom out, right? June 17th. What day is this? This is the 19th. Look at the 17th. Look what happened on the 17th. Right? What I say was going to happen when that news finally came back. ETF. I said earlier in the last week, I said, oh, when they say, hold up, you're going to need some more time, then boom, they're going to kick you back and it's going to pull the market down. There it goes. Play it out like I told you it would. So that played exactly like we said it would. We're not waiting for that anymore. That's good. Decentralized exchanges. This is actually interesting. I want to keep an eye on that because I want to get back into those. BitDAO. That's interesting. The DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations, are the new corporation. So anything that's going to help you build one fast and have your governance is going to crush. Forget hard fork, what happens after Keep, and new Cypher hard merge. I actually grabbed some Keep. I want to grab some more new Cypher. I'm going to wait for the next dip and get it even cheaper. I want to stack up on that because I keep hearing about this new there's something that's there's a bunch of stuff coming out and getting ready to roll. And like I said, I want to get as much in stuff that's gonna pump before summer, and then after that summer run, I'm out. So I want to catch these like pumps and get them back into USDC and then buy back later down the line after the crash. This is what I mean when I said that blockchain changes people's lives, right? This is what I mean by it. Boy who could DeFi, right? Meet the 13-year-old boy, a 13-year-old who built a $7 million money manager on Ethereum. So very interesting what you can build on chain when you learn how to develop. So that's why I said you can't tell me you can't make money in this space. You cannot tell me you can't make money in this space. A 13-year-old boy got $7 million. Oh, but there's no money in this space? Y'all don't see what I'm seeing. I don't care how y'all feel about it. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Tell me where show me somewhere else a 13-year-old made $13 million. Excuse me, not 13, 7 million. He made almost half his age. Oh, he made over half his age. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me this space ain't ripe for growth. You can't tell me that there's no money here. You can't tell me building applications here don't make sense. You can't tell me building my whole business around this don't make sense. You can't tell me that. You can't tell any other businessman that, or business person. Stella Artois is auctioning a digital racehorse. Are you kidding me? What's going to happen with digital racehorsing? Oh, this is big. Digital racehorse gambling? Digital racehorse. Like Pokemon. Are you kidding? Oh, are you kidding me? That could be like Pokemon. What I tell you about being in video games, and I said you have to think about it differently, that people will take this seriously. What about people that are training their horses in virtual worlds? Leveling them up, getting them ready, training them in virtual games and getting them into virtual racing in this virtual training, like in the digital space. And having the code and algorithms run and see whether or not the horses can outrace each other. Man, there's something here. There's going to be something big. Bitcoin price steady, you don't care about that. Fed chair. Right now, our dollar is so crapped out that I'm not even worried about whether or not Bitcoin's going to be successful. I'm worried about whether or not the assets we have on these exchanges as far as regular fiat is going to crash down. Bitcoin, Mark Cuban is now backing this Ethereum Chainlink data project. That'll be Matic, most likely. Y'all are behind the time, right? Oh, no, Declimate. Yeah, Declimate. He's getting into data plays. Again, data. Somebody's storing data all over the world. How Beeple is spending that 69 million. That's NFTs. Upbit. That's Korea. Goldfinch. Okay. Oh, I'm going to look into this because something about businesses and how they're dealing with that, right? Did I watch it? Oh, this is all wrong. Shoot, I'm putting this in the wrong thing. Living a Vida Trenta. Oh, this is not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be here. Damn it, man. Why are you messing up my ish today? Remove from here. Please. Sorry, y'all. This is messing up my data. I don't know why it decided to move my data sets out of where they're supposed to be, because this shouldn't even be here like this. So I've got to fix that, because that's not going to fly. Can't be messing up my data, man. Sorry, y'all. Give me a moment. Data integrity is extremely important for my bots And what this thing just tried to pull on me, it tried to pull because I wasn't reading my thing. This is usually set a certain way that the top thing up here is usually, it knows what the hell I'm reading and what section I'm in. So it just gives me the stuff I need. And that it would be that my Living La Vida crypto is at top. So I don't know what changed and why it decided to move my crap on me. But I cannot let this sit right now just because it's just my ADD. So please excuse me. It must be done because I will not be able to move on until it's done. OCD sucks. I swear it does. Living La Vida Crypto, Living La Vida Crypto, and I'll have to probably verify that my stuff is still good, my data from over there. All right, at least for now I'm good. I can keep moving, and I'm not going to be bugging the hell out that all my stuff is bugging the hell out. So let me scroll down some, and let me fix these. Hold on. Shite. I'm almost done. Boom, boom. I hate OCD. Ah, are you serious? I hate OCD. There. Jeez. And you, stop. Thank you. And there. Thank you. All right, sorry. Bitcoin price steady as Fed chair, don't care. That I don't care. I did that one already. NFT yield farming. I'm slowing down again, like I told you, on yield farming. Right now, as we're dealing with that, play to earn gaming push. Oh, let me look at that. I'm gonna not look at it, but let me keep that on just in case, right? Let's rewind this. See what else we got. Just wanted to refresh real fast, and then there we go. Okay. Tesla MicroStrategy. Meme token. Fox launching their NFT studio. Oh God, working on a group for Maxine Waters announces congressional working group on crypto. Please, y'all, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Morgan Stanley to expand their Bitcoin fund, of course. I don't even want to put that up. In fact, get the hell out of my damn thing. Something else. I don't even want to know about you. Get out of here. Musk lit a fire on green Bitcoin collaboration. So like I told you, everybody's doing that new green push. So that's why all these miners will come here and they'll put it on green energy in Texas. 81% of fund managers think Bitcoin is a bubble. Yeah, whatever. We don't care what they think. They just want it cheap. That's what they're going to tell the news. Ethereum DeFi exchange DYDX reached 65 million. This, again, watching these exchanges are important because I've been seeing this name as well. But somebody's going to win the DeFi war. One exchange will rule them all. And 1, 2, and 3 is always good to invest in. SEC delays Bitcoin ETF. Again, another one to, oh, this is getting pushed to July 27th. Okay, so this one is delaying to July 27th, which is, we said so that's going to be interesting because we know that we have that July jump up. July-August jump up, or just August-September. We do have a July dip, so that might be the trigger for the July dip for the other one. We're going to look into that on another time. I'm going to go ahead and star that. That's important. Services to bid. Okay, we'll put, come on. Polka dots on Coinbase. So yeah, the coin didn't have to actually get a pump. So that's actually, I've been buying into that as well, since it didn't pump up, which is cool. Told you about them selling $1 billion to get more Bitcoin. Like, These people are selling their debt on their stocks to get Bitcoin. I don't see why. Can't understand why people don't understand where this is going. IRS is targeting illicit Bitcoin trading on Telegram. Interesting. I'd like to see how y'all can pull that one off. Shilling Ethereum max. Get out of here. I'm just gonna shut down everything else. I really don't care about the rest of the news because some of this is old because we didn't get into it. So I'm gonna let that ride because I do need to shut this down. But again, we think the market is gonna dip here. I'm gonna be holding out. Again, we're still looking for this BART play phase E. 28,000. Told you they want it here. They will try to push it there, and we think that the only opportunity, the last real ditch opportunity to get it down to this level will be here before there's a super breakout. So there will be a super breakout after this point. But once this dip hits, we're just waiting for this to happen. I called this one. We got it. It went down even further. We've got this one, which could pull it down to here. That's what happened last season. All right. So we're expecting another dip. We know the news has got us there. We know that they're triggering for it. So these are the things we know. So the play. I promised you there was a play in the beginning of this. I promised you there's a play for hardware, right? So having done studying this weekend, and I've been telling y'all I'm really interested in mining and getting into mining. But I was like, there's no way I'm buying any equipment right now. It's just stupid. And yeah, there's some cheap equipment here. What I did is I went back in time, and do you know when was the best time to buy your equipment? Right here in April was your best time to buy equipment. And then even more so right here, January of the following year, at its lulls of its lows. So after the Bitcoin crash 2022, right? Then when we have our next cycle, November, December crash, right in this pocket is your biggest opportunity to buy your hardware again. Because the next cycle in 2024 will be happening then, right? So this is my latest play that I will be putting on CryptoPlunder as one of our hidden strategies. But I'm telling y'all, these videos are so long, people are going to be skimming through stuff. They're going to miss this. That's why I said I'll wait till the last bit to tell y'all what it is. Those of y'all that sat through this, I appreciate you. So I'm telling you, right in this pocket, and even after the crash, are going to be incredible times to get GPUs cheap. And what I'm going to do is list the websites and everywhere that I'm going to list the websites that tell you how to really grade out your mining equipment. And in this zone, before these times happen, I will have courses on hardware for you to be able to learn how to mine and get your mining equipment up, and be able to maximize your mining and what pools to get into and which coins to get into besides the Ethereum play, because I will not be mining Bitcoin unless it's maybe the Lightning Network, whenever that rolls out, if it rolls out in the next season for everybody. So, or if it's out right now, I really haven't thought about it. Like I said, there's so much going on to get into. It's better to play those other plays. And like I said, this hardware play in 2023, 2023 is going to be big for you to get into hardware. Then you'll be dealing with the prices being the lowest lows. And like I said, right in January, February is CES. So you're going to be looking at hardware real cheap. It's the best time to get electronics is right during the electronics show. Consumer electronics show, right around that zone. There's going to be a lot of stuff that comes out, especially like CES and all these tech conferences that end up coming out. It's going to give you some great products, really cheap, and a lot of stuff's going to be there. And then the next cycle for 2024 will be the next bull cycle start. Then we'll have our next alt season, and then the full-fledged run like we'll see at the end of this year. So that's what I got from what I'm doing, right? That's the business I'm working in. This weekend's programming went well. We now have a way to scale up distribution of marketing across social networks. I'll be showing y'all some of the tools that we've been able to get in place in time. I'm working on UI this week. I'm working on finishing off the client our CMOS website. Um, is going to get ready to kind of get finished so that I can start marketing. The biggest thing that we needed, again, data. How do I store data? In the future, what blockchain and all that I'm going to use to store that data will come in. But right now, what I needed to know was how does it work, which I studied the last 2 weeks. How does making apps, start studying dApps. That's the whole goal for everything that you've seen me do, right? All of these have been me learning, how to handle building an application, and how do I handle doing robots, and how do I store the data that the robots make in a way for me to get data, and then what do I build with, and these tools that we build with, how do I build an app. So everything you're seeing is leading towards a path that when we're in this zone during this crypto winter, after the bull run, after it crashes, and then after we have this lull until the next halvening point, which will be 2024, till we get there, we've got this very silent time. And what I want to do is maximize the silence, making sure we make as much products, services, and everything as possible, and then be able to get enough training so that all of you can maximize your earnings and your businesses through these things, whether it be mining, whether it be data mining, whether it be being a data provider or an oracle, whether it's you putting it on your resume or putting something on your resume that gets you a job someplace, right? My thing is that you should be able to start earning with blockchain businesses. Just seems simple to me to see that. All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all spending time with me. Like I said, hardware is gonna be at the end of the run, and start getting into hardware, start mining, and then that way we have plenty of coins for the next bull cycle to cash out on. All right. I thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for, working, help me, just y'all being around helps me think things out. And also I get to provably show I kind of know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Like I always tell y'all, please be safe out on these streets.